Hello, my name is Michael and welcome to another episode of Just Make Game, my video series about video game development. Okay, so I've been powering through my to-do list this month in an effort to get everything looking, sounding and feeling as good as possible, so let's just jump into it. I started out this month getting everything feature complete, so that involved implementing a lot of spawns, triggers, dialogues, just bits of game logic and bits and pieces like that. Everything that is critical to the core game is now in and mostly working, so you can play all the way through from the beginning to the end of the game now. One thing that has been needing some critical attention has been the music. Up until this month, the music tracks have just kind of ended at about the 50% point of the game. So to that effect, I've been composing and recording a whole ton of the ambient tracks for each level. In addition to the ambient tracks, Josh, John and I took a trip to my mate Tom's place to record the acoustic tracks. We spent a pretty long day laying down a real good number of the remaining tracks, and they sound really good. Tom runs a media services company called the Backline Project, so they cater towards like Melbourne bands, artists and venues. And because of that, he has a full-on like multi-track sound recording setup for recording live performances. He also actually filmed a music video for one of Bannerman's tracks while we were there, which is really cool, so I'm actually looking forward to seeing that. The music we recorded on the day has not been mixed yet, so I'm afraid I can't actually play any of it for you in this episode, but you're just going to have to trust me that it's sounding tops. Other than the music, I've spent a good amount of time polishing some of Bannerman's visuals. Now, a lot of the work has been touching up individual frames of animation and little bits done on tiles here and there, but a more noticeable aspect of what I've been doing has been introducing some more visual effects to levels of the game. So for example, the forest now has leaves falling from trees, light shafts coming through the canopy, in addition to the already existing bugs, fog and birds. The rain on the church level now has more than one layer to it, and it now impacts on rooftops and things like that. The last thing I want is a static scene in Bannerman, so even if you as a character are standing dead still, I want the game world to still be in motion around the player. Other levels can show this effect in a more sort of drastic fashion, so here's a quick before and after. Well, there we go, that makes quite a bit of difference. Looking forward to next month. I'm hoping to get the tracks that we recorded all mixed and implemented. I've also got a few trailers that I've got sitting here that are cut and ready to go, but I'm waiting for the new tracks to slot into them. I'm looking also to get some more of those visual effects implemented into more of the levels, and I really want to start squashing some of the big bugs that have been annoying me over the last month or so. And that is it for this month. Thank you very much for sticking with me. I'll see you again next month for another episode of Just Make Game. I got nothing.